Internet, Slasher Pass, here again with another video. Now, one thing I wanted to do with this channel, besides just making like normal like Halloween product reviews and movie reviews, which I still gotta get around to when time permits and space and stuff like that, is review one-off Halloween like candies and seasonal products. Now, when I was a kid, I used to watch a channel called Mike Mozart, and he'd review some of the products that was out at the time and like documented them, because sometimes when you have like Halloween candies and stuff that only run for, let's be real, realistically 1 to 2 months out of 1 year, they don't become all that well documented. Now, with the rise of online users, I feel like certain things that would have been less documented in the past now are very heavily documented, like, you know, the Grimace Shake, or I'm sure the Wednesday Burger will get a lot of documentation this year. But I feel like some things, like these little one-off candies that may only appear at 1 or 2 like different retail stores, may still fly under the radar. So, my goal with this video is to document a Beetlejuice Halloween candy that I thought was a little interesting. So last month, Beetlejuice came out, and now it is October 2024, and they have a Beetlejuice themed Halloween candy floating around. I found this at Target, and it is simply Beetlejuice Sour Gummies. Now you'll notice it's branded Beetlejuice, and not, you know, the name of the sequel, which is Beetlejuice, with the only difference being a little bit wider, it says Beetlejuice the second time, and a little St. Peter's cross down there. But I feel like this is pretty common with like movie products, like candies and stuff, that's meant to capitalize, especially food products specifically, meant to capitalize on the release of a new film. They use branding from the original movie. I don't know if it's a licensing thing or what. It's like, oh, Beetlejuice is coming out, it's popular. It came out September. It's October, we'd like some Beetlejuice Halloween candy out, but we only have the rights to the first film. You know, fuck it, we'll go ahead and just use the Beetlejuice branding and people will know, because it's still a part of the same franchise, so that brand association is still there. And most people might not even notice. Well, anyways, the packaging looks cool. It's got like a little checkerboard sour gummies candy, says Beetlejuice, and you see the sandworm going all around it, with clear packaging showing. Now, as you can see, these are pretty much, the spider and the eyeball kind of look like your standard just Halloween gummies with some sour stuff on them, but the screen one looks very Beetlejuice to me. Like, this looks like something you'd only see in the Beetlejuice universe, or a design maybe on like a Tombstone and Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, it's very Tim Burton looking. It's got some health information, a barcode, Wonder Bros, and it looks like this was made by Flicks Candy 2024. So I'll go ahead and get this open. It's got a resealable bag so you can hold on to it for a bit, and you just pull with the pull tab right here. So it's like this, and then you simply just pop it open, and you have your candy packets in there. Now, I was trying to figure out how to show these, and I have this Beetlejuice popcorn bucket I had, and I figured this would be perfect to house them for this review. Now, it actually fills up pretty much the entire thing, so this is like maybe equivalent to a small or medium popcorn, and this is the amount of candy you get, if that's a good visual. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pull out, try to find one of each in here. Here's the eyeball, the spider, but what I'm really looking for is the little green skull. One of them just fell on the floor, but here's the green skull. So I'm gonna go through all these from most generic, the least generic. I just dropped that. Luckily it didn't fall on the floor, the packaging did, but yeah. As you can see, just a standard gummy eyeball. I don't know how the focus of the camera is picking that up, but just a standard gummy eyeball with some sour stuff on it. Now I'm gonna taste it. Like I said, it's just a gummy eyeball with that very generic sour stuff you find on like trolley candies and stuff. I think sour gummy worm powder. Now next, we'll move on to the Gummy Spider. As you can see right here, almost looks more like an octopus. Or maybe even a bow tie. This could be Beetlejuice's bow tie. Somehow I don't think it is. I bet it is just meant to represent a spider or some generic creepy crawly. I'll go ahead and pop that in. Pretty much the same thing as last time. This is essentially just a sour gummy worm. And now, I forgot to also show, this is sort of how the packets look. Kind of just feels like a smaller extension of the larger packaging overall. This one actually smells a little bit different. Very generic, artificial lime smell to it. And that one's a lot softer than the other ones. It's got that generic, artificial lime taste, and it's got that sour taste as well. So really, besides the Beetlejuice branding, well, I will say that one is a little sour. They market these as sour gummies. That's the only one with a little bit of that sour kick. But like I said, they're nothing too special besides the branding. But I'm going to document this for future purposes. And I enjoy these. Trick-or-treating. I wouldn't be all too mad to be digging through my candy and find one or a couple of these. And that's all you really ask for Halloween, right? You're a kid, and you're hoping to get some good stuff, or you're an adult like me, and you're either buying some candy for yourself, or buying some candy that pass out on Halloween, so it's just like, I go into some Halloween candies with the mindset, if a 5-year-old would think it's good, then it's good. So for what it is, being a Halloween candy, and being Beetlejuice branded, I think this is alright. I'll give it a pass. Anyways, this has been Slasher Pass. Have a happy Halloween, and stay spooky.